They step up to the mic, hear 'em clearing their throat, but the words that come out, fam, ain't worth a single note. Flow's kinda sloppy, the punchlines falling flat, spitting nursery rhymes, sounding worse than that. They try to chase the trend, compromise their passion, and from the seasoned age to youth. But me, I stand defiant, with a fire in my soul. Got a sacred oath I made, to keep my spirit whole. Death before weak bars, that's the motto, that's the law. I'd rather hang the mic up than be left with a single flaw. In my lyrical delivery, my message or my sound, I'd rather be 6 feet deep beneath this rancake ground than spit a single verse that I can't truly feel, or chase the shallow dollar that ain't genuinely real. So if you hear me quiet, know the standards are too high for anything less than greatness beneath this unforgiving sky. Death before weak bars, let that resonate and sting. I'd rather fade to silence than let my voice just sing. Empty, hollow promises with no real depth or might. My integrity's my armor, shining ever so bright. Death before weak bars, a commitment to the craft, no compromises, no shortcuts, no bitter aftermath, just pure, unadulterated truth from the essence of my soul. If I can't deliver that, then I lose all control. So I'm selling out the rhymes, got soft and bland, chasing radio spins just to fit into the plan of the corporate machine that sterilizes every sound. Took the rawest passion, buried it underground. They lost their treasure, hung their fire in their eyes, replaced it with acceptance under commercial skies. But I remember this whole game, it's about the struggle. The realness calling out every name of injustice, the pain, the triumph, and the strife. Laying bare your soul, pouring the whole damn life. I lays for weak bars, I won't tarnish my own legacy. For false popularity, I'd rather be unknown, a ghost in a damn machine, a sellout puppet on a manufactured scene. My pen's my weapon, my voice my damn truth, and I'll protect this power from my earliest youth. Death before weak bars, let that resonate and sting. I'd rather fade to silence than let my voice just sing. Empty, hollow promises with no real depth or might. My integrity's my armor, shining ever so bright. Death before weak bars, a commitment to the craft, no compromises, no shortcuts, no bitter aftermath, just pure, unadulterated truth from the essence of my soul. If I can't deliver that, then I lose all control. Some cats live for the applause, for the fleeting cheers they seek. But the true MC's currency is the truth that they will speak. No matter the consequence, no matter the damn cost, the integrity of the message never truly lost. So if my voice ever wavers, if my rhymes ever sound frail, know I chose the silence beyond the bitter slutty. They stepped up to the mic, chest out, puffing all that air, thinking they rhymes was something beyond all compare. But I heard their hesitation, the weakness in their tone, knew it was my moment to snatch that damn throne. I don't need to shout, nah, my presence is a silent threat. Every word a surgical strike, making them break a sweat. First line hit the jaw, second clip the nervous system. Watching their confident demeanor crumble like a prism. They tried to form a rebuttal, tried to find a clever phrase, but their tongue got tangled, lost in a silent haze. Cause I'm about to snatch your voice box, rip out your ability to speak, leave you gasping for air, feeling utterly weak. No more empty promising heck, where the realness always thrives. I'm about to take your power, where your true silence to rise. I'm about to snatch your voice box, leave you muted and unseen, your vocal cords severed on this unforgiving scene. No more spitting fire, no more rhyming to the beat. just the deafening silence of your ultimate defeat. Snatch your voice box, watch your influence fade to black. When my lyrical assault hits, ain't no coming back. The mic is my weapon, your abilities to speak, my prize, leaving you speechless under these judging eyes. You relied on the charisma, the stage presence, the grand show, but when the real lyrics hit, your true color's gonna glow. Empty, shallow, full of fluff, no substance, no real grind, just a borrowed persona, leaving your true self behind. Now it's time for the reckoning, the moment of pure dread, when the words you can't articulate echo in your head. I'm about to expose your fakery, every lie you ever told, break down your confidence, leave your spirit out in the cold. Snatch your voice box, not with physical might, but with the lyrical onslaught, extinguishing your light. Your arguments are worthless, your comebacks are null and void, as the power of my verses leaves you utterly destroyed. No more mic to hold, no more stage to stand upon, just the sound of your own failure from dusk until the dawn. The game demands authenticity, truth that cuts deep and true, and when you fail that test, there's nothing left for you. I'm about to snatch your voice box, leave you muted and unseen, your vocal cords severed on this unforgiving scene. No more spitting fire, no more rhyming to the beat, just the deafening silence of your ultimate defeat. Snatch your voice box, watch your influence fade to black. When my lyrical assault hits, ain't no coming back. The mic is my weapon, your ability to speak, my prize, leaving you speechless under these judging eyes. Another soul departed, another story put to sleep. Saw him lower in the casket, watched the mourner softly weep. But then the beat kicked in, a rhythm from the concrete ground, and I heard his voice echo, making a powerful sound. They thought it was the end, the final chapter closed and done, but his spirit's still vibrant, shining bright like the sun. Cause he poured his very essence in every line he wrote, left his soul on the track, lyrical antidote to oblivion, to silence, to fade into the past. His words became immortal, built to truly last. This is bars over coffins, fam, the ultimate defiance. When your legacy so potent, it breaks the grip of science, defies the natural order, makes the cold earth feel the heat. As the verses rise like anthems, a permanent, powerful feat. They try to bury the man, but the poet still breathes free. His influence reverberates for all the world to see. Bars over coffins, the rhymes refuse to die. His truth still resonates beneath a restless sky. The casket sealed and lowered, but the mic remains alive. His spirit in the verses, watching his wisdom thrive. Bars over coffins, a testament to the art. When the words you left behind tear the universe apart. Of silence in the ending, a verse that never fades. His legend etched in lyrics through all the coming decades. Saw the mirrors on the wall, the tears that gently fell for the young fallen soldier, caught in life's brutal spell. But his mixtape still spinning, his freestyle still alive, teaching new generations how to struggle and to strive. He spoke about the struggle, the pain, the joy, the fear, and his words became a beacon, making the path so clear. Bars over coffins, meaning the message found its way beyond the grace code grip into a brighter day. They try to erase his name, try to silence every plea, but the rhythm of his passion set his spirit free. Hey, now his voice is a thunder in every speaker's hum, a reminder of the power of where the real words come. From a heart full of fire, a soul that truly bled, leaving echoes of his greatness even after he's dead. The body might decay, returning to the earth, but the impact of his lyrics marks a spiritual rebirth. Bars over coffins, the rhymes refuse to die. His truth still resonates beneath a restless sky. The casket's sitting lower, but the mic remains alive. His spirit in the verses, watching his wisdom thrive. Bars over coffins, a testament to the art. When the ones you left behind tear the universe apart. A silence in a Fendi, a voice that never fades. His imagination lyrics through all the coming decades. Hey. Stepped out the door, felt the chill in the air. But it ain't the weather, fam, it's the weakness everywhere. See him coming round the corner with their oversized shoes, talking big game, but the whole damn act just gives me the blues. They paint on fake smiles, what they promise is so cheap, trying to fool the real hustlers, while the truth they try to keep hidden deep inside them, but their actions scream so loud. Clown season's open, time to call them from the crowd. They trip over their own feet, trying to look so slick and sly, but their motives are transparent beneath the watchful eye. They got the flashy gimmicks, the loud and empty sound, but no real substance, just clowning all around. Laughing at their antics while they dig their own deep grave in this unforgiving game, where only the real ones save their reputation, their honor, their dignity and pride, while the clowns just keep on falling, nowhere left to hide. The clown season's open, better run, better hide your face. All the fakes getting exposed, no more left in this place. Your red nose is showing, your makeup starting to bleed. The truth is coming at you, planting a deadly seed. Clown season's open, ain't no more tricks to perform, just a cold hard reality weathering the coming storm. So take off the wig, fam, remove that painted grin, cause your time in the spotlight's over, where do you even begin? They talking about they millions, but they borrowed every dime, stunting for the camera, doing extra overtime to maintain the illusion, the facade they try to hold. But the streets got a keen eye, stories quickly told of their failures, their weaknesses, the moments they slipped up, while they're out here acting famous, drinking from an empty cup. Clown season's open, every word a brutal jab, exposing all the phonies right there on the lab of reality, where substance always truly wins. They just playing the role where the real struggle begins, for authenticity, for power, for a voice that's truly real, while these circus performers making everybody feel like they're part of a big joke, a mockery of the game, bringing shame to the hustle, putting rap to pure shame. But the show is almost over, the curtain's about to fall. Watch him scramble for cover after hearing my call. No, clown season's open, better run, better hide your face. All the fakes getting exposed, no more left in this place. Your red nose is showing, your makeup start to bleed. The truth is coming at you, planting a deadly seed. Clown season's open, ain't no more tricks to perform, just a cold hard reality weathering the coming storm. So take off the wig, fam, remove that painted grin, cause your time in the spotlight's over, where'd you even begin? Stepped in the arena, saw a fresh face, full of hype, talking about their future like their destiny was right. Said they got potential, a legend in the making, see, but the mic don't care about promise, it demands reality. No room for legends in training, not in this unforgiving space. You either bring the fire now or get out the damn race. The clock is ticking, fam. The moment's right now, today you gotta seize the opportunity. No time for no delay, I've seen too many hopefuls with dreams that never flew, got caught up in the practice, forgot to see it through. This ain't no open mic night where everybody gets a shot. This is the big leagues where only true champions are hot. So if your bars ain't perfected, if your flow ain't razor sharp, step aside, young blood, you playing the wrong damn harp. The throne ain't warm for nobody, waiting for you to mature. It's occupied by greatness, unyielding and pure. No room for legends in training, the stakes are way too high. You either wear the crown now or watch your dreams just die. This ain't no classroom, no soft, gentle, God in hand. This is the concrete jungle across this unforgiving land. No room for legends in training, the real ones already here. Conquered all their demons, banished every single fear. So bring your A game or get lost in the haze. This ain't a place for practice in these critical vital days. They talking about their growth, their journey, their evolution slow, but the game moves at light speed. Gotta keep that constant flow of innovation, of impact, of unforgettable sound, while you're still finding your footing, rooted to the ground. No room for legends in training, the pressure's too intense. Every single moment making perfect, brutal sense. You gotta be a finished product, a master of your craft, not a work in progress, caught in the bitter aftermath. A failure of exposure when your weakness gets displayed, while the true giants conquer on the stage they truly made. They didn't ask for patience, didn't beg for no extra time. They just put in the work and delivered every rhyme with precision and with power. A force that can't be stopped while you're still figuring things out. Your whole career gets cropped. No room for legends in training, the stakes are way too high. You either wear the crown now or watch your dreams just die. This ain't no classroom, no soft, gentle, God in hand. This is the concrete jungle across this unforgiving land. No room for legends in training, the real ones already here. Conquered all they demons, banished every single fear. So bring your A game or get lost in the haze. This ain't a place for practice in these critical vital days. They step to the mic, chest out, lungs full of false pride, thinking that weak rhymes got some left to hide. But a conductor chaos, a master of the beat, ready to cut the windpipe, bringing lyrical defeat. First movement, a whisper, so subtle they don't know that the oxygen is escaping. Watching that confidence go, then the baseline drops a heavy guttural thud, like a blowing one pool puller, sipping these inches rhyming. Fam, this is pure force suffocation, afraid to cause a mass race. Nico, devastation, no breath left to answer, no comeback to unleash. Just the sound that they struggle, the honey, begging for a sweet release. Orchestrate the silence with every single line, watching the whole existence slowly intertwine with the echo of their failure. A criminalic plea as the last gaps to arrogance finally set them free. Throat chop symphony, a masterpiece of pure defeat of Pete. Every bar a chokehold, making their hearts skip a beat. The air gets thin, the vision starts to fade as my lyrical precision puts them in a soundless shade. Throat chop symphony, no room for a single sound, just a silent acknowledgement as they fall to the ground. I conduct the knockout with a cold, calculated grace, leaving nothing but quiet in their defeated space. They try to shout me down with their loud and empty claims, but I compose the silence, extinguishing their flames. Every word's a pressure point, a nerve I gotta find to cut off their defenses, leave them helpless, truly blind to the power that's assembling. In this unforgiving space, I'm the maestro of their misery, at an unstoppable pace. My cadence is the rhythm of their last desperate gasp as their mic holding hand begins to finally unclasp. This ain't no simple battle, this is a total full control, dominating every aspect from their body to their soul. The harmonies are lethal, the tempo sharp and grim, a feral for their reputation right down to the limb. So listen to the silence after my final word is spoke. That's the sound of victory, the spirit that I broke. Throat chop symphony, a master's pure defeat. Every bar a chokehold, making their heart skip a beat. The air gets thin, the vision starts to fade as my lyrical precision puts them in a soundless shade. Throat chop symphony, no room for a single sound, just a silent acknowledgement as they fall to the ground. I conduct the knockout with a cold, calculated grace, leaving nothing but quiet in their defeated space. Some rappers make noise, they rattle and they rage, but the real power's in the silence on this given stage. When you strip away the bridge of every being, that's when you truly conquer for all the road to seeing. A victory so absolute, so complete and so profound. No words left to utter, just the echo of the ground. Heard them on the corner mouth, running at 100 miles an hour, bragging about their hustle, their influence and their power. Yeah, I got connections, I'm about to break the bank. Every other sentence, just a whole lot of empty yank. They talking about the glory, the lavish life they bout to seize, but ain't putting in hours, ain't worked their way up from their knees. Their words flowing freely, like water in a broken pipe. Pure speculation, fueled by ego and hot hype. But the streets ain't impressed, fam, they got a different kind of scale. They measure in action, in every single trial and trail. So when the real pressure hit and the consequences rose so high that cheap talk couldn't save them, just watch they spirit die. The promises they made, the threats they used to fling, now coming back to haunt them with a bitter, painful sting. Cheap, bleed expensive, that's the law of the concrete land. Every empty promise etched in blood right from your head. You ran your mouth for free, now the universe demands its price. Every word of payment cutting you like a knife. All cheap, bleed expensive when the bluff gets called out loud. Left with nothing but regrets, lost in the silent crowd. The pain is different when your words pave the way to your own damn downfall at the end of the day. Saw him fronting on the gram, flashing cash that wasn't his, talking about loyalty, acting like he was the biz. Said he'd ride or die for his crew, for his name, but when the heat got heavy, he was gone. Just a flicker in the flame, his words were lightweight, easy to spit and to forget. But the repercussions landed, a debt he hadn't paid yet. The trust that he broke, the bridges that he burned down low, left scars on his soul, a painful, lingering glow. Talk cheap, bleed expensive when the consequences hit hard. That big talk you were spitting played the wrong damn card. The truth is unforgiving, it strips you bare and raw, exposing every weakness, breaking every false law. You can fake it for a minute, put on a grand display, but real life's the ultimate judge, coming as to collect his pay. So next time you open your mouth, make sure your actions match, or prepare for the heavy price, the pain that will attach. Bleed expensive, that's the law, the concrete land. Every empty promise etched in blood right from your hand. You ran your mouth for free, now the universe demands its price. Every word of payment cutting you like a knife. Talking patience and spend the rough days all our life, risking us in another place. Lost family, son, God, like it, baby, cause he knew you weren't. Make me when me think you when you in and talk with me, stealing your the day. Hard, cheap, bleed expensive when the bluff gets called out loud. Left with nothing but regrets, lost in the silent crowd. The pain is different when your words pave the way to your other day.
Y'all hear the whispers, they saying you can't. Sitting on that fake from making your live the rain. Tell them but your legacy, the rain you built so strong, but your foundation shaky. Don't you truly don't belong. I see the cracks already in that shiny polished gold. A story of tiptoe, but boy be truly so. You got comfortable little boo. Got complacent like you dart down low. Well, I've been sharpened in my soul, ready for the overthrow. This ain't a planned attack, this ain't a written out scheme. This a crack ground freestyle, living out a new dream. Lyrical inspiration, a clue it on the microphone's authority. Shout with every single strike, for the solo back to kick, where the realness always reigns. I'm about to snatch a title, breaking all your little tanks. Scratch your crown freestyle, like to dust and bit singing. Expose your weak spots, where your royal power quits. No more fake rappers, no more balance, see your name when my flow hit your empire in a plane or a game. Crack your crumb style, watch it tumble to the floor. The real ruler stepping in demand is something more than empty promises and the faded old glory. This is the new bearer, the realest raw story. You surrounded by yes men, pumping up your fragile ego, telling you untouchable with a weak current flow. But a king ain't a king if he can't defend his own MC. Your defense is looking shaky, standing on a steady feet. I'm about to challenge every bar, every play never made. Unmask the illusion, watch your whole damn parade. With false accomplishments of victories you didn't earn. It's time for the real lessons, that's who gotta learn. This ain't no suspect, nah, this is just the raw truth. The game evolves constantly from season they seduce. And if you ain't adapting it, if you ain't pushing for the new, that crown gets heavy, starts belonging to a new crew. So when I finish spinning, and the mic hit was my sound, that frack crown of yours gonna be scattered on the ground. Crown freestyle, saturate to dust and bits, expose your weak spots where your royal power quits. No more fake reference, no more bounds to your name with my flow that's a dead vibe. We ain't get them up again. You rap style, my family rules, how your PL ruler stepping in demanding something more than empty promises and the faded old glory. This is the new era, the realest war story. They say heavy is the head that wears the crown. That's a fact, but even heavier when the challenge is on the hit attack. Ready to reclaim the glory, ready to take their rightful place. With a flow so undeniable, an unstoppable pace. So if you wearing that crown, better wear with real might. Cause the throne ain't safe, I in the dark of the light.
Yeah, they step to the mic, feeling bouncy, talking all that trash. Spilling half-baked verses, living on borrowed cash. Every pause a skirt, every breath a little. Thinking them background noises gonna carry them through. But I'm listening close to that weak, predictable sound. While my own flow's cooking very deep underground. I don't need no extra hype, no filler in my lines, just pure, unadulterated truth entwined with signs of you coming down for your lyrical demise. I'm about to snatch your breath right before your very eyes. This ain't just a battle, this is an execution. See, I'm about to stomp on your ad-libs, wipe out your whole decree of dominance. A swagger, leave you nowhere left to stand. Just the echoes of my greatness cross this whole damn land. I'm about to stomp on your ad-libs, crush every single one. Leave your background silence when my lyrical war is done. No more A, no more yeah, no more breathing in between. Just the sound of your defeat on this brutal rap scene. Stomp on your ad-libs, erase your whole damn presence. When my words hit your soul, ain't no time for effervescence. The mic is my hammer and your confidence is glass. Watch your whole existence crumble way too fast. You rely on those crutches, those little vocal ticks, to fill the empty spaces, covering up your little tricks. But a real MC's bars stand their own damn might. Every word a powerhouse shining, never so bright. So you leaning on them like a crutch you can't let go. While my flow's a freight train, unstoppable and slow. Then the impact hits your heart, turns to a choke. Hear what up becomes a whisper when my realness finally spoke. Stomp on your ad-libs, leave you gasping for air. Expose your lack of substance, laying all your fakery bare. Your whole persona's built on a shaky, flimsy frame, and I'm dismantling it slowly, extinguishing your flame. No room for your echoes, no space for your reply. Just a deafening silence beneath a critical. I'm about to stomp on your ad-libs, crush every single one. Leave your background silence happens when my lyrical war is done. No more A, no more yeah, no more breathing in between. Just the sound of your defeat on this brutal rap scene. Stomp on your ad-libs, erase your whole damn presence. When my words hit your soul, ain't no time for effervescence. The mic is my hammer and your confidence is glass. Watch your whole existence crumble way too fast. Some cats think quantity's power. Every sound they gotta make, but the true impact's in the precision. For goodness gracious sake, when your words are so complete, so undeniable and strong, there's no room for interruption where you simply don't belong. So next time you reach for filler, best be ready for the cost, cause your whole damn presence is about to be lost. They stepped in the arena talking loud, feeling strong. Underestimate the quiet where the true killers belong. Thought they had the strategy, every angle mapped and clean, but they ain't seen the moves I make, something truly unseen. No messy confrontations, no open bloody brawl, just a subtle disappearance, watching the mighty fall. Just as flawless body bags, fam, no fingerprints, no trace, just a silent aftermath, setting them in their place. 1 minute they were breathing, next minute they were gone. Their influence wiped clean before the break of dawn. No witnesses left standing, no evidence to find, just a whisper in the wind, leaving their whole crew behind. From the boardrooms to the block, the message is the same, precision in the execution, playing a deadly game, the work of a master at play, racing competition every single day. No room for loose ends, no chance to rise again, just pure surgical strikes, hand of my pen, flawless body bags when the theory's complete, leaving nothing but silent and ultimate defeat. They tried to snake me in the shadows, tried to plot my demise, but my foresight's a weapon reflected in my eyes. I see that every weak spot, every weak spot, me damn to make it. I count to whip precision. For goodness gracious sake, I don't leave no evidence, no crumbs for them to trace. Just a vanishing act with elegant deadly grace. This ain't just rap beef, this is strategy refined. How thinking the opposition, leaving them fall behind. The quiet assassins, the ones who truly rule. They don't make a sound, they just play you for a fool. Watch them fade from existence like they were never here. No traces of their ambition, no echo of their fear. From the digital realm to the concrete jungle's heart, I leave them in flaws, body bags, tearing them apart. Walked out, flaws, body bags, the work of a master play, erasing competition every single day. No room for loose ends, no chance to rise against pure surgical strikes, handled by my pen. Flaws, body bags, when the victory's complete, leaving nothing but silence and ultimate defeat. The scene is immaculate, the job is done so clean, another rival ghosted, never to be seen. Some cats make a lot of noise, a big spectacle and show, but the real power's in the quiet where the true currents flow. When the job is done perfectly with no collateral damage, that's the mark of a pro. Handling every single homage to silence and to dominance, a legacy so stark, leaving nothing but perfection in the light or in the dark. Yeah, flawless body bags, that's how we close the case. No questions left unanswered, no hints of a trace, just victory confirmed, the silence deafening loud. Another one bites the dust in this relentless crowd. Word, you ever seen a move so smooth it left no gap? Stepped in the booth, the air was sticking still. Just me and the condenser, ready for the thrill. They talking about filters, auto-tune and all the sheen, but the real was know the truth, if you know what I mean. You could polish up the vocals, clean the track up nice, but when that red light's glaring, you gotta pay the price. Mics don't lie, nah. They expose every single flaw, every fake emotion, breaking every false law. A bravado or pretension, or trying to play a part. It captures every tremor, straight from your very heart. I seen them crumble in the studio when the pressure got too deep. They confident facade shattered seats they couldn't keep, cause the mic's a true teller, a mirror to your soul. She shows the real you, fair making your spirit whole, or breaking it completely under that silent gaze, reflecting every weakness through those raw, honest days. Mics don't lie, nah. They capture every single sound, the realness in your spirit, rooted to the ground. Every hesitation, every lie that you compose, the mic picks up the frequency. Everybody knows mics don't lie. They demand the truth from deep inside. Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. So when that beat drops and the words begin to flow, let your genuine spirit truly shine and glow. Yeah. Some cats write their rhymes thinking they can trick the ear with borrowed punchlines, trying to hide the deepest fear of exposure, of judgment, of being truly seen behind a fabricated image, a hollow empty scene. But the mic's got a memory, registers every vibe. The authenticity you lack is something you can't bribe. It highlights the emptiness, the lack of real emotion. Your bars just sound like noise floating in a vast ocean. Mics don't lie, if your life ain't match your pen, the disconnect is evident again and again. From the pain you claim you suffer to the hustle you profess, the mic picks up the frequencies, putting it to the test. It strips away the makeup, the filters in the gloss, shows the raw and edited version regardless of the clause. To which your mighty men be yield, drink and veil air. When Heiko call you bluff, laying all your fake bears, don't lie, nah. They capture every single sound, the realness in your spirit, rooted to the ground. Every hesitation, every lie that you compose, the mic picks up the frequency. Everybody knows mics don't lie. They demand the truth from deep inside. Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. So when that beat drops and the words begin to flow, let your genuine spirit truly shine and glow. Talking about mixing boards and perfect sound design, but the core true hip-hop is genuineness combined with passion and hope con. The fight it calm meets the lynch, Vajanda, we're bringing the inner peace. Or turn one to the forefront, no room for disguise. The truth vibrant clear, reflected in the eye chop. Stepped in the booth, talking about your story and your pain. Said you lived the street life, through the sun and through the rain. Had a fancy notebook, a new gold-plated pen. Thought that was enough to start, where the realness truly begins. You start scribbling verses, rhyming words just for the sound. But the truth felt thin, like your feet ain't on the ground. Your pen ain't ready, little homie. It ain't got that heavy weight that calm winds from hard knocks, from tempting every single fate. You ain't seen enough struggle, ain't shed enough real tears to fill these blank pages, confronting all your fears. You ain't lost enough loved ones, ain't felt that empty ache to put soul on this paper. For goodness gracious sake, did the ink flow smooth, but the message feels so weak, cause you ain't lived the moments that the true legends speak. Go live a little more, young blood. Earn your scars and then some, before you try to capture life and make that paper come alive. Your pen ain't ready, the ink ain't flowing from your soul. No depth to your narrative, you ain't truly whole. You gotta bleed on that paper, gotta fight for every line until your truth's undeniable. Truly one of a kind. Your pen ain't ready, it needs more struggle, more grind, more sleepless nights and lessons for the real words to find. The power to move mountains, to capture every truth. Go live a little more, fam, earn it in your youth. You watch the documentaries, read the books about the greats, thinking imitation to open up those golden gates. You mimic the flows, the cadences, the delivery so slick, but the words lack conviction, they just don't truly stick. Cause the realness ain't learned from tutorials online, it's forged in the fire, on the daily, on the grind. Your pen ain't ready, cause your spirit ain't been tested raw. You ain't stood against the system, ain't broken every single law that limits your ambition, that tries to hold you down. You gotta fight for your freedom in this Rankine Cake Town. You ain't got that fire, that burning deep desire to turn pain into poetry, reaching ever higher. The pages are clean, no crumples, no stains, no faded marks. But a true writer's journal is filled with all those dark and glorious moments, the triumphs and the pain, until the ink runs dry and the words fall like the rain. Your pen ain't ready, the ink ain't flowing from your soul. No depth to your narrative, you ain't truly whole. You gotta bleed on that paper, gotta fight for every line until your truth's undeniable, truly one of a kind. Your pen ain't ready, it needs more struggle, more grind, more sleepless nights and lessons for the real words to find. Them power to move mountains, to capture every truth. Go live a little more, fam, earn it in your youth.
Hey, hey, step to the mic, yeah. Heard you talking that big talk, puffed up your chest, yeah. Like you own the whole damn block. Little do you know, hey, I've been watching every move you make, cataloging your weaknesses. For goodness gracious sake, you thought your flow was something. Your lyrics was so grand, but against my precision, you ain't got no upper hand. I don't need no theatrics, no wild, exaggerated stunt. Just the cold, hard truth hitting you right up front. First line a scalpel, exposing your fragile pride. Second line a hammer, nowhere left for you to hide. Diss you in the silence, that's the mission, that's the aim. Watch your swagger crumble in this lyrical deadly game. No quick comeback for that, no clever witty quip, just a shock of the truth, making your whole damn world flip. I'm about to diss you in the silence, leave you without a word to say, erase your whole existence. At the close of this very day, your mic muted, your voice gone, your presence just a ghost. When my bars hit your spirit, you're the one who lost the most. Diss you in the silence, no room for a reply, just the echoes of your failure beneath the scornful sky. The crowd turns their back as your reputation dies. The ultimate lyrical knockout right before their eyes. You played yourself, believing your own manufactured hype. Thought your weak rhymes were potent like a broken, useless pipe. You claimed you were a king, but your crown's made out of glass. One sharp word from my tongue, watch your whole facade just crash. I'm about to pinpoint every lie, every truth you tried to bend. Show the world your real you colors, right up until the end. No need for a chorus to echo, no catchy hook to repeat. Just a relentless barrage of truth, bringing you to your defeat. I'll expose your inconsistencies, your fragile, empty shell. Send you back to the drawing board, living in your own private hell of regret and realization of how badly you fell from the pedestal you built beneath my lyrical spell. This ain't just a battle, this is an execution, fam. Leave it no question, no doubt who the truly superior. I'm about to diss you into silence, leave you without a word to say, erase your whole existence. At the close of this very day, your mic muted, your voice gone, your presence just a ghost. When my bars hit your spirit, you're the one who lost the most. Diss you into silence, no room for a reply, just the echoes of your failure beneath a scornful sky. The crowd turns their back as your reputation dies. The ultimate lyrical knockout right before their eyes. Some cats think that louder means better, that noise is truly power, but the real impact's in the precision in that final silent hour. When the truth hits home hard and there's nothing left to say, that's when you know the battle's lost and you just fade away. You step up, bring your A game and then some, cause my words are lethal and your silence.
Summer of Givers, October batch.
Stepped in the cypher, saw him talking all that trash, feeling confident like their words were gonna crash my whole damn reputation, trying to dim my shine, but they ain't knowing the arsenal in this lyrical mind. I let them run their mouth, stumble and expose every weak point in their flow, every line that they compose. My pen's loaded, my mind sharp, scope locked right on their dome. Get ready for the lesson, time to bring the realness home. One breath, 16 measures, a surgical precise attack. No filler, no excuses, ain't no turning back. I'm about to break their spirit, shatter the whole damn dream. Watch their swagger crumble like a fragile broken scheme. From the concrete of rank A-Keck to the speakers in your whip, this ain't just a verse, fam, it's a permanent trip. I'm about to fade you with a 16, watch your whole world burn, sway, erase your existence. With every word I say, no recovery from this, no coming back to life, just a lyrical execution, cutting you like a knife. Fade you with a 16, demise no weapon, see, leaving no trace of you for all eternity. When the beat drops out and the silence takes hold, your story's over, your chapter left untold. They try to ride the wave, thought their fame was built to last, but they ain't got no substance, draw without, compared themselves to legends with that arrogant smirk. Never put the real hours, never did the true work. Now it's time for the reckoning, the moment of the truth, when experience hits arrogance from seasoned age to youth. I'm about to dissect their weakness, expose every single flaw, break them down completely, define a lyrical law. No room for rebuttal, no space for a reply, just a cold hard impact watching the spirit die. This ain't no battle rap stunt, just for the thrill and the cheer. This a calculated ending, making their future disappear. Every line a nail in the coffin, every bar a final blow. Lyrical assassination, putting on a silent show. I'm about to fade you with the 16, watch your whole world blur and sway, erase your existence. With every word I say, no recovery from this, no coming back to life, just a lyrical execution, cutting you like a knife. Fade you with the 16, the mic's my weapon, see, leaving no trace of you for all eternity. When the beat drops out and the silence takes hold, your story's over, your chapter left untold. Some cats think it's just words, just making pretty sound, but a true MC's lyrics can bury you in the ground. Your reputation shattered, your confidence destroyed, left with nothing but echoes, your whole career devoid. So next time you step up, make sure your game is tight, cause I'm always ready to fade you. Stepping in the building, chest puffed, head to sky, talking about the greatness with a cold dismissive eye, looking down on the struggle on the cats that truly grind, thinking their mere presence gonna blur everybody's mind. They flexing Reddit watches, talking about deals they almost got. Every word of fabrication, whole damn story's hot with delusion, with arrogance, a then transparent sheen, blind to their own weakness, to the truth that wasn't seen. I watched this writing pony on the whole damn place, but the streets of way of fall is at their own damn pace. And the fall came sudden like a brick from a tall wall, and that bloated self-importance took the hardest final fall, left them gasping from down. Let a bill leave his seat, staring flared reputation. Finally appeared all to see the cash with the down, so drive with the earlies, fair put Charlie. I'm on a suffer just was a real guest. Egos in a body bag, no more grandstanding, no more lies, just a cold hard truth reflected in the empty eye, dirty alarms. I cannot that the meal and floor done a no. When I was ready, what to catch up with the ran said he hold. This cat and church in his own hand, calm all. That ever legends fist, every old shit. Amigo Rex, some music's monument and hungry dog. That beginning with the rain, now we fast forward, smoker China, you see music fly, send them loose to us. They fans turning backs and laughing started to swell. As his mighty reputation crashed, truly fell tall. Not to come broken there behind a concrete wall. Another victim claimed by the shooters hit the mind, leaving nothing but a shell for the world to truly find. Nigga running. Hey, those bones on the say, calves are a bend. Sign many, she's an evidence. There's a private spot. The puzzle whisper, all the spirits saladated. Slinging songs with the ultimate. Gallus and cold. Egos in the body bag, no more grandstanding, no more lies, just a cold hard truth reflected dead in the empty eyes. The pride that led them a strawberry deep below. Warning to the rest, watching narrow spirit grow. Playing Ray Bolton, you at home with a stall. Lord go and make a lit chicken John mean them on my living sinking no. Then they go low down, bros route out, them this is thing crow round. Stand on D, you gon' head in B. Got a feel the boom, pick it loud, kinda getting real. Wind up alone with a far too clean. Then I wind up slow with a wicked sound of scheme. No direct, too simple for my taste. I hit him with a curveball, putting their home, they go to waste. This is back in bars, where the sharp and low. A subtle verbal whip, watching their confidence go. They stumble on the words, and swagger starts to fade. Realizing too late, the trap that I had laid. It ain't about the volume, it's the precision of the sting. That silent, unexpected hit, the pain that it will bring. Backhand bars, a disrespectful surgical strike. When the truth hits them sideways, burning bright like a light. They didn't see it coming, thought the guard was feeling strong, but my paper where they truly don't belong. Backhand bars when the venom's in the twist. A lyrical concussion can't be easily dismissed from the shadow of a growth and never fickle women hands clean. Leaving a speechless right there on the scene. They talk about the street, tried to hustle in the past, but I know the real story, something built to truly last. I don't gotta shut your weaknesses or expose your pride or shame. Just a subtle implication, burning your damn name. A quick reference to a fumble, a moment they slipped up and watch their whole demeanor change like a judge drink a bitter cup. This psychological war, planting seeds of doubt. This ain't our with more, saying seeds of doubt. Leave a moment before they silence. Yeah, and for my backhand bars just rang like a broken bell. yell when the crowd sees brains and celebrate. I don't run and see the reach, but the really got sheep ready when street. I want them to think it's reporting. Think, still respond with fire, they just looking for a way out. Trapped in the crosshairs, consumed by fear and doubt. Backhand bars, a disrespectful surgical strike. When the truth is inside, always burning bright like a light. They gain to see it coming, thought their guard was stealing strong, but my words could deeper where they truly don't belong. Can bars when the venom's in the twist. A lyrical concussion can't be easily dismissed. From the shadow of my flow, the unexpected blow lands clean, leaving them speechless right there on the scene. The balls and the pillars and the crisp. I'm level with the pressure, get the hitch and if he twist. For the shot at home, I felt the unexpected blow, lands clean, leaving them speechless right there on the scene. Cats need direct confrontation, a clear and open fight, but the masters of the game, they move with a different might. They'll be a pan and pulling their own deep grave, filled for the art of the devil, that subtle blow, the one they couldn't save. The art of the back and bar. This separate the race theory. There ain't no young. Smile to your own another charm. No one make it in the chain, no make another race ain't known. There by the oil, yeah. No wrong clock with a vision set it cold, but fair let it king, well that ain't you. Fair like no yo. Charts in the honey with the song. Along from a devil in the stereo, getting nothing breaks, nigga norm. Fair level all y'all, the dope on top to this bitch hit it cold, but fair let it king, well that ain't you.
What? Your love, y'all, ayy, phone poppin'. Yeah, mic check 1, 2. They hit the stage with a grand entrance. Lights flashing, chains blinging, demanding their mittens. Talking about the million stack, the whips, the private jets. Every other word of flex, no room for no regrets. They got the charisma, the swagger, the look down pat and tight. But when the beat really dropped and they try to take flight, the flow was kinda choppy, the lyrics felt so thin. A whole lot of setup, but no real place to begin. Just puffing up their chest, blowing out that toxic cloud. All smoke, no chorus, making a whole damn crowd looking for the payoff, the moment that truly hits. But it's just endless buildup full of empty hollow bits. They got that loud presence, that booming boastful sound, but the substance is missing, ain't no real truth to be found. All smoke, no chorus, just a fleeting hazy view. A whole lot of hot air, something you gotta push through. They talk a big game with no real song to sing, just empty promises on a broken wing. All smoke, no chorus, when the truth fails to appear, the hype dies down quick, leaving nothing but fear of exposure, of failure, of being truly seen. Just a faded mirage in the desolate. See them on the gram flexing stacks that ain't their home, renting cars for the night just to put on a show. They got the image perfected, the filters on max, building up a fantasy, avoiding all the facts. They get on the manufactured artist, the carefully crafted lie, designed to draw attention. Beneath the shallow sky, they depend on the theatrics, the flash and the sheer noise to distract from the fact they got no real lyrical toys. Storytelling, no pain, no wisdom truly earned, just a constant stream of bravado, lessons left unlearned. The moment you expect that hook, that message to resonate, it just dissolves in the air, sealing her empty. All smoke, no chorus, just a fleeting hazy view. A whole lot of hot air, some you gotta push through. They talk a big game with no real song to sing, just empty promises on a broken wing. All smoke, no chorus, when the truth fails to appear, the hype dies down quick, leaving nothing but fear of exposure, of failure, of being truly seen. Just a fading mirage in a desolate scene. Some cats confuse attention with genuine respect, think making a loud bang is all they gotta perfect. But the real legends stand solid, their foundation built on truth. They're in powder braids from their struggle in their youth. So next time you hizzle but feel no real burn, remember the real lesson for which the strong yearn. Waha! That's the set song you told. The sound come up on aim, yeah. The mic's the chessboard, the crowd's watching every play. I'm plotting out my victory every single day. They send their pawns at me, little wannabe kings, but I'm thinking moves ahead, what the next verse brings. See, I don't just spit rhymes, I deploy them like a queen, protecting my own territory, making my presence keen. Every bar calculated jab, a strategic deadly blow, watching their confidence shatter as my lyrical power grows. They think they got a move, a counter or a trick, but I've analyzed their whole game, knowing just where they'll click. This ain't no freestyle fumble, no accidental luck. luck. This is checkmate on a beat, watching them get stuck. No escape route, open, no square left to retreat. Just the sound of the silence and might in their defeat. Checkmate on a beat, the game is over, the reign is done. My lyrical assault beneath this ranky keck sun. Every line of victory, every word of fall in peace. Watching their defenses crumble, bringing them to their knees. Checkmate on a beat, no comeback, no second chance. Just the undisputed champion leading the victory dance. The king is exposed, nowhere left to hide. When my flow hits the board, their whole empire died. They tried to flank my verses with weak disses and cheap shots, but my rook was in position, guarding all the crucial spots. Thought they could corner me with a double-edged attack, but my knight was moving sideways, ain't no stopping this track. I see their desperation, their struggle to respond. Their queen is unprotected, a broken, useless wand. This ain't just rap music, this is mental warfare. Every word a strategy, filling them with fear. I'm looking at the whole board from the start to the end, knowing when to sacrifice, when to truly transcend the limits of the spoken, the boundaries of the rhyme, to deliver that final blow perfectly timed. So watch the pieces fall as the rhythm starts to fade. Another legend crowned, the ultimate parade. Checkmate on a beat, the game is over, the reign is done. My lyrical assault beneath this ranky keck sun. Every line of victory, every word of fall in peace. Watching their defenses crumble, bringing them to their knees. Checkmate on a beat, no comeback, no second chance. Just the undisputed champion leading the victory dance. The king is exposed, nowhere left to hide. When my flow hits the board, their whole empire died. Some cats play for popularity, for fame and for the cheers, but I play for the mastery, conquering all the fears of weakness, of failure, of not living up to the hype. My strategy's flawed, but it's a brand new pipe. So when you step to me, make sure your game is tight, cause I'm always playing for keeps in the dark or the light. One okays. Stepped in the club, flashing rings, talking loud on the phone. Every other sentence, a famous name was thrown. Yeah, me a hoe, we was chillin' just last week, you know. Met Nas on the low, watched his whole damn flow. Heard him name drop like confetti, trying to boost his own shine. Thought connecting the legends with elevators grind. He had the swagger, the bravado, dressed to kill, no doubt. But the rhymes were kinda hollow, nothing real to talk about. Just regurgitated phrases from tracks he'd heard before. No unique perspective, just knocking on that closed door. He got a little buzz, a few likes, a quick glance. Then the realness faded, didn't stand a chance. Before the second verse, before the beat truly hit, yeah, the fire started dying. Pop up, couldn't hold it for a bit. Name drop and flame out, a story too often see. Chasing borrowed glory, losing your identity. You burn so bright for nothing, just a temporary gleam. Then the silence hits hard like a shattered broken dream. Name drop and flame out, no substance, no real truth, just a fleeting moment. Wasted in your youth, the hype dies down quick. When the talent ain't deep, another hopeful star in the shadows, fastest. Remember that mixtape, got a few thousand plays, cause he mentioned big producer in those early hazy days. He leveraged that small cosign, got a couple doors to crack. Thought he was established, ain't no turning back. Then the interview started, questions about his own damn art, and the answers were tearing his image apart. No real struggle to recount, no wisdom he could share, just the echoes of others hanging heavy in the air. Pressure built up quick to deliver on the hype, but when the pen hit the paper, his bars were just a swipe from somebody else's notebook. A flow he couldn't hold, the emperor had no clothes. A story quickly told, he couldn't stand alone on his own 2 feet and rhyme, so the light just flickered, running out of time. Name drop and flame out, a story told too often. See, chasing borrowed glory, losing your identity. You burn so bright, and that's a temporary gleam. Then the silence hits hard. True legends build their own foundation, break by solid brick. They earn their stripes through running, never play no trick. The names stand on their own, no need for borrowed shine, cause their talent's undeniable, oh truly one of a kind. So learn this lesson, young blood, before you hit the fall. Before you hit the fall, authenticity's the currency, answering freedom's call. stepped in the game, talking loud, thinking you the man, flashing that fresh gear with a brand new master plan, spitting rhymes about struggle, about making it out the hood. But your eyes tell a different story, you suckin' misunderstood. I do. Your battle factory line, predatory and rude. Ain't seen under your fingernails, no hunger in your plea. Just rehearsed emotions, plain for all to see. You parrot what you heard from records in the silver screen, but the streets are a different school, my man, far more mean. Yeah. You ain't seasoned, the flavor ain't developed yet. No layers to your story, no moments to regret. You skipped the hard lessons, the nights you couldn't sleep, the times you felt defeated, buried oh so deep. You ain't seasoned, still a rookie in the fray. Talking about the future, but you haven't lived a day. Go earn your stripes, young blood, go get that real taste before you claim the throne and put your talents to waste. See the real OGs, they got that quiet confidence. Feeling seeking straight, we ain't no lowest persons. They don't got a bold list, it's the nice your prince. It turns filled but speaking vain and hell it's a waste. See the real drums, they got that quiet confidence. Every move deliberate, making perfect sense. They don't gotta boast or shout, their presence fills the room, cause their history's their armor shining through the gloom. You talking about loyalty, but you ain't been tested raw. When the money's gone, the friends flee, breaking every single law. A brotherhood of honor, when the ships are truly down, that's when your true colors show. Riding this rank, I can tell. You ain't seasoned, you ain't bled for your craft, ain't felt the sting of betrayal, the backstab, the bitter shaft. You think a few late nights, a couple tracks online makes you a veteran, ready for the finish line. Nah, demands more, demands your very soul. Every scar a testament making your spirit whole. So step back, listen closely, observing and you learn before you speak on things for what you truly earn. Season, the flavor ain't developed yet. No layers to your story, no moments to regret. You skipped the hard lessons, the nights you couldn't sleep, the times you felt defeated, buried oh so deep. Yeah, you ain't seasoned, not you, anyway. But the journey's ahead every single day. Go live it, learn it, bleed it, earn it, fam. And maybe, just maybe, you'll be the real I am. Word. So what's your next step to get seasoned? Where's your front bro, John? Yeah. Because they talking about metaphors flow and that pretty rhyme scheme, but I'm coming with the truth that shatters every dream of a soft life, a sweet ride, a path that's always smooth. Now my verses hit like bullets packed with undeniable proof. These are gun bars, precise, aim right at your weak spot. Every syllable a hollow point, leaving your whole frame hot. No room for hesitation, no time to even blink, just lyrical assassinations, making your spirits thin. The gut punches follow from the struggles I've endured, the cold hard facts of life that can't be ignored. From the pain of betrayal to the hunger in my gut, every word a heavy blow, leaving your damn jaw shut. I ain't here to entertain, I'm here to educate, with rhymes that ricochet, sealing every faker's fate. Gun bars and gut punches, feel the impact of the sound. Lyrical warfare on this hallowed ground. Every line's a trigger pull, every hook's a heavy blow, exposing all the fakes, watching the real truth grow. Gun bars and gut punches, a symphony of pain and might, shining a harsh spotlight on the darkest of the night. This ain't just rap, this is reality, delivered with a blast, a lyrical street fight built to truly last. Some rappers talk tough, but their words just sound so hollow, like paper thin promises, too easy to swallow. But my flow's got that weight, that real steel in its core. It'll break down your defenses, leaving you sore. I aim for the conscience, the part that's truly real, exposing all the hypocrisy, making your spirit feel the weight of the game, the price of the life you chose, the silent desperation that nobody ever knows. Then the gut punches land from the lessons learned so hard. Every scar a reminder, playing a desperate card of survival, of redemption, of battles fought and won before the sun came up after the day was done. Yeah, my lyrics sting cause they cut right to the bone. They dissect the illusion, leave you standing all alone. Gun bars and gut punches, feel the impact of the sound. Lyrical warfare on this hallowed ground. Every line's a trigger pull, every hook's a heavy blow, exposing all the fakes, watching the real truth grow. Gun bars and gut punches, a symphony of pain and might, shining a harsh spotlight on the darkest of the night. This ain't just rap, this is reality, delivered with a blast. A lyrical street fight built to truly last. I nah.
Scalpel gliding slow, peeling back the layers of the fame. Beyond the diamond chains, beyond the whisper name. They call it an autopsy, but this ain't just flesh and bone. This is the life I dissect, the seeds that I have sown. First incision of hunger from the concrete, cold and gray. The fire in the belly, just trying to see a brighter day. The notebook full of rhymes scribbled late at night. A desperate plea for freedom bathed in the street lamps light. Next the ambition clawing up from the bottom of the map. Every open mic a battle, avoiding every trap. The grind was relentless, sleep was just a dream. Chasing that ballot and catching every single gleam. They saw the final product, the sold out stadiums roar. But this autopsy of a rapper shows what they ignored. Autopsy of a rapper, dissecting every scar. The weight of expectation reaching for that distant star. The sacrifices made, the loyalty put to the test. The sleepless nights and battles never getting no rest. Autopsy of a rapper looking deeper than the shine. The echoes of the struggle woven through every rhyme. The highs and the lows, the triumphs and the fall. Seeing the true cost of answering the call. Now we cut to the pressure, the weight of the whole world. Every hater's venom, every critic's word unfurled. The fake friends surrounded looking for a piece of the pie. Watching for you stumble with a cold, calculating eye. The addiction to the spotlight, the need to stay on top. Never moments peace, feeling like you just can't stop. Then the betrayal surface from those you called you cool. The backstabs and the envy showing faces that were new. The constant battle within, between the art and the commerce. Trying to stay authentic, avoiding the curse of selling out your soul for a temporary gain. Washing away your true self in a river of pain. This ain't just a body here, it's a testament to the fight. Who viewing the sterile, story hide. Yeah. Autopsy of a rapper, dissecting every scar. The weight of expectation reaching for that distant star. The sacrifices made, the loyalty put to the test. The sleepless nights and battles never getting no rest. Autopsy of a rapper looking deeper than the shine. The echoes of the struggle woven through every rhyme. The highs and the lows, the triumphs and the fall. Seeing the true cost of answering the call. Yeah. Autopsy of a rapper. The story never truly ends. It lives on in the music through fans and through friends. So when you hear a beat drop, know there's more than just a sound. Ho, ho. It's a life dissected on hallowed ground. What do you think is the real cause of death for a rapper's dream? Just get a toe glow dressed. I'm just low on again. The mic was hot, the crowd was loud. Felt like I owned the stage. Every word a hammer turning over a new page. Flow was immaculate, thought my shit was on tight. Spilling fire on the rhythm, shining so damn bright. Then a tiny stubble, a syllable out of place. One wrong word, one fleeting moment, falling flat on my face. Caught slipping in a verse, the whole world saw the flaw. Like a crack in the concrete, defying every law of perfection, of composure, of holding it all in check. Felt that solid judgment, like a knife right to the neck. The cheers turned to whispers, the confidence took a dive. Realized in that instant, ain't no place to truly hide from the eyes of the hungry, the ones who watch your every move. Waiting for that weakness, for something they can prove. Caught slipping in a verse when the spotlight hit the stain. A moment of vulnerability etched in my brain. The facade broke open, the real me stood exposed. All the imperfections bleeding, wounds that would never close. Caught slipping in a verse, a lesson learned the hard way. That even the toughest soldier can stumble in the fray. No room for error when the stakes are so high. Every single misstep under the watchful eye. It ain't always on the mic, sometimes it's on the street. That one bad decision, landing you on your feet in quicksand, sinking slowly, watching your empire crack. Cause you let your guard down for a second, ain't no turning back. The confident swagger, the bravado you display can vanish in an instant, on any given day. That friend you vouched for, who turned out to be a snake. That one bad investment, for goodness gracious sake. The game is unforgiving, it's always testing your might. And if you ain't fully present, you lose the damn fight. So I learn to stay vigilant, every step, every breath. Cause the cost of slipping, fam, can truly be death. To your reputation, to your hustle, to your peace of mind. Leave you stranded, broken, nowhere left to find. Caught slipping in a verse when the spotlight hit the stain. A moment of vulnerability etched in my brain. The facade broke open, the realness that exposed all the imperfections bleeding, wounds that would never close. Caught slipping in a verse, a lesson learned the hard way, that even the toughest soldier could stumble in the fray. No room for error when the stakes are so high. Every single misstep under the watchful eye. Yeah, caught slipping in the verse. It happens to the best, but how you bounce back, that's the ultimate test. From the stumble to the stride, the lessons plain to see. Stay sharp, stay humble, stay true to the real G. Word up, you ever been caught slipping, fam? The beat drops and no intro, just a raw gritty sound, like the rumble of the streets when chaos hits the ground. They always want a pad and a chorus to hold tight, but this ain't that kind of historicness in broad daylight. No catchy melody, no sing-along, feel-good vibe. It's the rhythm of the struggle where the real ones truly thrive. This is hookless havoc, unexpected, out of control. Every moment a surprise, taking its heavy toll. See the whirlwind coming, ain't no way to predict the spin. Just gotta stand your ground, gotta fight from deep within. The rules went out the window, the script got thrown away. Every single second living for the present day. No safety net beneath you, just the concrete in the sky. Watching the wild winds blow as moments rushing by. Hookless havoc in the eye of the storm we stand. No predictable anthem, just pure and tame demand for survival. For realness, for a truth that hits you hard. Tearing up the rule book, playing a wild card. Hookless havoc when the world don't make no sense. Just raw unbridled energy, breaking every fence. We'll sing a long chorus, just the rhythm of the fight. From the deepest shadows, blasting through the night. They plan their grand exits, their polished perfect scenes. But life in the trenches breaks all those routines. 1 minute is quiet, the next the sirens scream. A sudden sharp turn, shaking up every dream. This ain't no radio edit, no perfectly timed breakdown. Just the unfiltered madness rocking this whole damn town. I've seen the unexpected turn triumph into dust, and seen miracles blossom, built on faith and trust. No clean meat package, no bow tied on the top. Just the raw chaotic energy that just refuses to stop. So if you're waiting for a chorus, a moment to feel safe, you'll miss the real message, the raw truth of this place. Embrace the unpredictability, the wild and tame flow. That's where the real power lives, watching your spirit grow. Hookless havoc in the eye of the storm we stand. No predictable anthem, just pure and tame demand for survival. For realness, for a truth that hits you hard. Tearing up the rule book, playing a wild card. Hookless havoc when the world don't make no sense. Just raw unbridled energy, breaking every fence. We'll sing a long chorus, just the rhythm of the fight. From the deepest shadows, blasting through the night, yeah. In a way to tame this beast, just pure raw energy. From the west to the east, embrace the disorder, let your spirit run wild. That's the realest anthem from a ranky child. Word, word, you will feel like just those you curveballs and no warning.